we're all online, but we're still doing fine. Because Jesus, He will always be with us.
Hi everyone, this is Marla Hyder with
Eliza
and Soraya, and we're here with another craft idea for you for virtual Camp Cascadia. Pastor Luke, who happens to be my husband and their daddy, is talking to you this week about compassion. And at this time, we really need compassion in our world, don't we? There are a lot of people who are getting sick. There are some people who can't leave their homes. There are some people who have to leave their homes and put their health at risk in order to do jobs that help us out, like work in grocery stores or drive buses or help us like doctors and nurses. So in our home, we like to try to think about what are some concrete ways that we can show compassion and gratitude to the people around us. So one idea that we came up with was little gifts in the form of origami. So Eliza is going to show you how to make a few things with origami, and then I'll share some ideas about how you might share these things that you make with other people as an encouragement to them and a way to show compassion at this time. So the first step is to find paper, and you can use any paper that's around your house. Colorful, white, lined, not lined. Eliza will be showing you with some origami paper today, but we want you to know that you can take any 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper or any kind of sheet of paper and just cut a square out of it. One way to do that is to fold over one corner.
I'm going to be telling them.
Okay, go ahead, you tell.
I thought you were giving the introduction in it.
Excuse me while I move the camera. There you go.
So you, as Mom was saying, you can take any just like regular 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, and you can fold it so that the lines line up like this, and then you can just cut off the extra, like down here. You can just cut off this extra part.
And that will leave you with a square.
Because then that part is a square.
So the first thing that Eliza will show you how to make is
an envelope. It's a trapdoor envelope. It's very easy.
All right. Now I want to let you know while Eliza starts out, you can show them the sample, show them what it looks like. Great. And then get your paper.
And this part, it doesn't really actually have any meaning. You just pull on it, it does nothing.
So I want to let you know while Eliza is showing you, you can go ahead and start, that we will be providing links to instructions for all of these. So we know that it may be hard to catch just watching once, but you can rewatch the video and you can also go to the written instructions that will be provided. Okay.
So you start by folding it in half, corner to corner, like that. And then you take the top layer, just the top layer, and fold it a little bit down so there's a little peak below. And then you fold this side over. You fold this side over so it's a little bit past the edge of that. And then you take the other one and fold it to the edge all the way over here. And then you lift them both back up and take the first fold that you did, and you take the other side and tuck it into that little pocket there. And then you take the top and fold it down a little bit below that nook, and boom, you've got a trapdoor envelope.
Awesome. So you could write a message in that, or put a message to put in there, and you could also put one of these other things that you make in. So would you show us now, Eliza, the heart?
Yeah. Here's the heart. Here is the example. And then I need your computer. And then you can just set it down, Mom, and like down here and tuck it down. And so like the trapdoor envelope, you start with folding it in half, corner to corner. I'm pretty sure. And then you unfold it and fold it corner to corner again, but the other way. And then you unfold it again and you fold the top point down to the middle center line. And then you take the bottom and fold it to the top. And then you take these sides here and fold them along that center line all the way up. And then do the same with the other side. And then you can leave the heart like this, or you can fold back the tips. I usually just fold back that part to there. And fold back just a little bit, and then do the other side and fold back some. And then you take the tops and fold them down to here. And then take the other one and fold it down to there, and you've got a heart. And if you want to stay intact, well, you can put it in the slot there, or you can cape these, and you can cape the middle there. So there's a heart. And you can make it mini by.
If you made a mini one, I bet it would even go in your trapdoor envelope.
That'll be neat.
Thank you. Would you show us next a rose?
Yes. First, here is the example. It looks pretty intricate, but it's actually not that hard if you know how to do it. And so, I think the most popular origami is a fortune teller, and this starts out kind of like it. Wait, sorry. You you start by folding it in half, this time not corner to corner, but side to side, and then unfold, and then fold it the other way, crease and unfold. And then you take these four corners and fold them to that point where they meet, and you fold them all that way, and you keep folding and folding forever and ever. Just kidding. Just until you fold all the corners in. And then this is with the fortune teller. Then you flip it over and fold the four corners in. But now but for this you just keep it same on the same side and fold the four corners in again. Again. And then
Just a minute.
once you're done with these four, then you do that a third time. Take the four corners and fold them in. And thankfully that's the last time you do it. But still, a lot of times. And I am doing this a little faster than I usually do, so it won't come out as perfect as the example. But here you are, you have this, and now you take this and fold it back, just like that. And these will create the outer petals. And if you are a sort of perfectionist like me, or like it to be pretty good, you can try to make sure they're folded back the same amount. And you just keep folding, and then once you do that, then you take these next flaps and fold them back about to right where they meet the other corners, and you keep folding them back, and then you see now we have these flaps, and you fold those back. And I usually just use one finger for these because they're so tiny, and then fold it back and back, and so there's your rose.
Beautiful. Thank you, Eliza. All right, what's the last one that you're going to share with us?
A pine tree, because we're in the evergreen state. So I will take this, and I have a light green piece of paper. This is dark green, light green. I will take this light green piece of paper. Hopefully you can see. I'm just going to move this down. Mommy is coming back to hold this for me again, so she just had to help the little one. So you start like some of the other ones by, I think, folding it in half. Let me check the instructions.
So while she's finding that, some of our ideas for what you could do with these would be to write some kind of message. So you could write thank you could write get well for someone who's sick, God bless you, I love you. You could write a Bible verse. Maybe we'll share some of those on the website along with this video for ideas of Bible verses that you could write on any of these. And then I'll share in a minute who you could share these with.
As I am ready with my instructions from my nice book here, so you start by, like the other ones, folding it in half, corner to corner, but this time you only do it once. And then you unfold, and then you take this corner and you fold it along this line right here. You fold it along the center line, just like that, and then it says to unfold, but I usually keep it so you can line it up with the other side, so then you do the same thing with the other side. And then you unfold, and you fold the top corner down a little bit, like just about like that much, and then you fold these back along, and this will eventually be your trunk down there. And then you fold these in, like just how you folded these up. And to help me, I usually turn it upside down. And so you fold there, and then you fold there, and that will be the top of your pine tree. And then you fold it in half so that this lines up like that, and then you fold it back down a little bit just so a bit of it sticks under, and that is how your trunk will look like. So it looks like that, and that's a bit short, so I'm gonna fold it a little bit more down, and then you kind of fold it down, and you take these first flaps and fold it over, and if you want it to stay, you can tape that back there, and then you've got a pine tree.
Awesome. Thank you, Eliza. So just some ideas of people you could share these with if you make these. Maybe you have a neighbor who is older or for any other reason can't leave their house very much. You could leave this on their front porch for them. An essential worker like your mail carrier, grocery store clerk, anyone like that. If you would like to share it with an older member of our church who is not able to come to church, since we're not able to have church in person right now, you could send it to the church office, label it Camp Cascadia Crafts, and then maybe put a little note in there that it's for to share with an older member of the church, and we will make sure it gets to them. That would be greatly appreciated. One minute. Other people who also would really appreciate something like this might be someone who's in prison. So if you wanted to send again to the church address at Camp Cascadia Crafts with a note that it's for someone in prison, we will make sure that it gets to someone there. Or maybe you have a grandparent, a great-grandparent, or someone in your family that you would like to share this with.
And also, as I forgot to say earlier, if you have a doily, to make this fancier, you could take your rose, if you made the rose, and glue it to the middle of the doily. So and you could keep it as a centerpiece or give it to someone, and they could use it as a centerpiece because it looks very nice now. So you could do that.
And that's a great example of how you can use your own creativity and whatever you have around your house to do this. Thank you, Eliza, for blessing us with your origami expertise. And we hope you all are doing well, and hope to be able to see you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.
We're in quarantine 'cause of COVID-19. Camp Cascadia, it's like we've never seen. We're all online, but we're still doing fine, because Jesus will always be